Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the Cyclic Interval Average Price Indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched our first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. At the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below. You can also find a link to sign up for TradingView down below. If you use the link below, you will save a little bit of money. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform. On our Discord server, we are having great conversations about all things regarding trading. One of the biggest struggles on this channel is people who use other platforms like MT4 being able to follow along. Sometimes it can be hard to find the indicators we are using on other platforms. And so on our Discord server, I have created a channel for indicator creation. And on that channel, I pinned links to freelancers who can code indicators for MT or for TradingView. So if you don't want to create a TradingView account, you can hire a freelancer for a really small fee and have them code an indicator for the MT platform. Or if you are on TradingView and need an indicator created, something unique or an indicator for a system you have developed, you can also have them code PineScript. So use the link for either MT4 coding or use the link for PineScript. Lastly, I get a lot of people that are asking me for the entire list of all the winning indicators that we have tested to date. And whereas I am not a big proponent of gatekeeping information, I've put a lot of time and effort into creating the content on my YouTube channel. And so I don't think it is too much to ask for the viewers to go through and view the content that I've spent a lot of time creating. Now, if you are not interested in supporting our channel by going back and watching the content that I have created, then I have developed a solution for you. I've created a Patreon account. I will put a link to it down below in the description. If you sign up for Patreon and you sign up for the $9 a month account, I will send you the full list of tested and winning indicators to date. I will also send you an updated list of the indicators that we are testing at the end of each week. Now, of course, you have to stay subscribed to the $9 monthly subscription, to continue to receive the updated list of indicators. But that way it will provide me with the support that I need to continue to provide the free content that I am putting out for everybody to view. Now, if you just love the channel in general and want to support us, then there is also a lower, I think $3 Patreon subscription that you can sign up for that will also help support the channel and keep things going, so that way I can continue to produce the content and the open information that we are creating here in this channel and in our Discord server. Again, if you have not signed up for our Discord, then you need to do that as well. It is a absolutely free platform where we have real-time ability to chat and have conversations about trading. And again, if you want to support the channel with Patreon, then you can find the link down below in the description. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Cyclic Interval Average price indicator. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 149 indicators. And out of those 149 indicators, 62 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 62 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Alright, so today's indicator. Today's indicator is quite the mouthful to say. It is the Cyclic Interval Average Price Indicator. You can see it here on screen. It actually consists of a few different parts. We will only be trading it one specific way currently, and possibly another way if I play around with it and see fit. Mainly what we are paying attention to is the green and red kind of straight lines we have going on here, kind of boxed straight lines. Basically, the indicator turns green and turns red. And so basically what we have would be similar to a moving average type setup. And so the first way I'm going to trade this will be with price action break of the line. And so regardless of what color the line specifically is, as price action breaks either above or below it, that will be a signal to go long or to go short. Now, the line itself does switch colors. It goes from red to green, as you can see. It is possible that we could try to test this in another way where we wait for the line to turn green or to turn red before we enter a long or a short. And I think what I'll do is, like I said, test that out in the next video. I am curious as to whether or not the line itself gives us any kind of a good baseline to enter and exit with just price action breaking above or below. Now, to add an extra twist onto this indicator, you can see here that there are this dashed and dotted line. And what it is doing is it is connecting a point back here to a point up here with the dashed line, and it is projecting out a sloped support and resistance line. It's doing the same thing with the dotted line here, the kind of harder to see, smaller dotted line. And so it's basically creating a couple layers of support and resistance. And so right now it would be kind of in the resistance, the overhead kind of phase, because it's in kind of a downtrend. The indicator is in the red position. Now, when it starts on an uptrend and the indicator turns green, these lines will actually slope upwards. And as price action is moving, it is dynamically changing the projection of these lines. So quite an interesting indicator we have here. I've never quite seen one function like this. And so I thought it rather unique and interesting. And, I'm not sure how well the support and resistance lines, the sloped support and resistance lines, will really play into it. Maybe we might test it in a third way where we actually are using multiple layers. So we would say when the slopes are going downward, that obviously means that the line is in the red position, indicating a downtrend, and we would be looking for price action to come up and touch, like it is now, the dotted line, and then we would take that as a reversal point to then bounce off of and go down. Same way with the dashed line. So again, not really sure if that's how I'll do it or if I will do it, but just kind of thinking outside the box. Wanted to put this through a few different tests possibly. So first thing we're going to do, like I said, is we're just going to test a basic price action break of the line. And while we're doing that, you can all kind of watch the indicator and how it functions with these sloped support and resistance lines, and just kind of get a feel for how the indicator works in general. So, all right, with all that being said, let's get on with the testing process and see what we can get out of this. So you see there how the sloped lines, they are dynamic, and so they're changing as as price action is creating different different pullbacks or different legs of movement. I'm not really sure exactly how it is calculating these projected areas. It looks like possibly the larger dashed line here holds one single point and then adjusts each time the line creates another another step. So haven't played with this a whole lot, so I'm just kind of trying to figure it out as well. It's a TradingView member created indicator, and like a lot of them, they gave no information whatsoever as to how this indicator should be traded or used at all. So we're just kind of dissecting and playing around with it as we go to see. So, all right, we have our first signal here. It is a break to the upside. Let's play it out here and see what it does. It immediately drops itself down. So not a great signal there. And you see here again the support and resistance lines are kind of bumping around, changing projections. There we go. There the line turned green. When the line turned green, it now projects the support and resistance line to the upside. And let's see, so we get another long signal there, short signal here, then a long signal there. That might have gotten us to take profit. Let's see, it did. And then it breaks down below here, which would have gotten us to take profit. And then it breaks up one more time here. I'll consider that just one break to the upside. So a couple wins there and a couple losing signals as well. Boom, it shoots up and out of there, moving up pretty hard. Coming back down, our support and resistance lines are adjusting themselves. See, it doesn't seem, just, watching how it interacts with these projected lines, does not seem like it respects them very well. Sometimes it does slightly, but for the most part, does not seem like it is paying any attention to them in the least littlest bit. That is a short signal there. Definitely got us to take profit. Looks like it might be switching to the downside. There it goes. And so sometimes it seems like it you know, is respecting. So it popped up here, respected and pulled back. Popped up again, respected it and pulled back. And so those instances it worked. And that one not so much. It pulled back for just a second, but I guess that one kind of worked. And then boom, it shoots right up through it. Let's see here. Got a few signals there, a few losing signals, and one winning signal. Broke up there for a second, then come tumbling down pretty quick. Let's measure that out. Looks like we picked up barely caught the winning trade on this one, and caught it on that one. And we're moving to the downside now. Yeah, it looks like it respected that line there a little bit. Maybe. Now it's gone. Now it's not respecting it. So yeah, it's these lines are interesting. Interesting little projections. The question is, you know, how well do they work? They don't seem to work like a traditional trend line necessarily. So I mean, like a traditional trend line would be if I took, you know, something like this and, you know, created a trend line like that. That's kind of what you would sloped trend line that you would put on price action to kind of get an idea of, you know, when you're starting to see a weakening in price action that could then reverse. And so it doesn't seem to be creating that kind of a trend line. Oddly enough, I thought maybe it would, but the more that I'm watching it is the more that it just doesn't seem to be lining up quite correctly. I mean, this one kind of gets close, but not really. Let's see. I guess it would be something kind of in that fashion for this long one here. And so this line kind of seems like it's projecting out. This might be something for all of you viewers out there. Throw on your screen and play around with these lines and see if we can you know, kind of pinpoint any way to use this as a support and resistance style line, sloped line. Let's see, now we got a break to the downside. Looks like it did pretty good. And a break to the upside here. Also looks like it was able to get us to take profit. This one, on the other hand, don't think, nope, was not. And neither was this one. So we're narrowing in on the end of the year. Let's see what it does here. Just kind of chopping along there. And that puts us to the end of the year there. Let's get these signals here. That would have worked as a win. That, not so much. That one, not so much. Then finally, we have that one. All right. So that's what we're looking at. So let's count them up and see what we get out of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So 22 signals altogether. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 winning trades. And so that's not going to quite get us to the 60% mark, just shy of it. Again, this indicator is a little strange. Have to admit, strange indeed. And so, like I said, I'm going to test it again tomorrow, test it a little bit differently, see what we can get out of it that way. But as for now, it's definitely going to go on the no list, and we will see what we can get out of it the next video.
If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView, and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next video.